I love Eminem. Eminem is a rapper from Detroit. He made his big debut with the Slim Shady EP in 1997. He rose to the top of the charts and was declared the greatest rapper of all time for a significant amount of time, and that time happened to overlap perfectly with me finding out what rap is and first listening to the radio. So even though I probably shouldn't have been listening to a guy like him, I absolutely was. And because my parents were also fans, I had all of his CDs up to a certain point. He's actually one of the rare rappers where I've listened to their entire body of work, for better or worse. Eminem is more than just a bit washed up, and honestly, I don't think he's had a solid album since the 8 Mile soundtrack back in 2002. But those first few albums are killer and filled with some of my favorite music tracks in any genre. See, rap is really just poetry with a backbeat. There's usually nothing special about the production itself. The best rap emphasizes the lyrics, and the best lyrics speak from the heart. Eminem has seen some shit growing up in Detroit. He channels that anger, angst, and heartache into his songs, which is a major reason why he's probably not as good anymore. He used to be funny, using humor and vulgarity to work through his grab bag of issues and insecurities. But after 8 Mile, he just ran out of things to be angry about. And now the best he can muster is to shrug indignantly at mumble rap and contemporary politics. And that's just not as engaging as blasting about censorship, trailer trash, cheating spouses, and mommy issues. So across those first 3 big albums, as well as 8 Mile, you really get a feel for the guy and what he's been through. But it's not all angst and anger. There's a lot of humor there. There's a few legitimately endearing songs about his daughter. And there's a handful like Guilty Conscience and Stan that tell their own fully fleshed out stories in just a few minutes. Those storytelling chops are what put him above every other rapper for me. There are rappers with more powerful lyrics, there are rappers that are faster, or funnier, or more visceral, or more dangerous, or more endearing, but none of them weave a narrative like Eminem. Hell, even modern day Eminem constantly fails at creating compelling narratives. He's certainly a rapper worth checking out and has had an interesting career arc to say the least. And songs like Rabbit Run are at the top of every single one of my playlists, and that's why I love Eminem.